when I get visitors, some walk in and they're astonished. They're like, they've never seen this in anywhere in the world or anywhere in Uganda. And then another person walks in and like hasn't observed anything. I wake up to my garden. I have to see these snails. I have to see these pests. I have to look at how they slept. I have to give them a good morning. I have to smile to them. I have to encourage them, give them hope. I have to praise them. I love them and I tell them, what's wrong with you? What happened? Why are you shrinking? Why are you looking ugly? Why are you sad? I talk to my plants on a daily basis. My name is Ethel. I'm a social worker by training. I'm a counselor by calling, and I'm also a nature lover by passion. I love plants. I'm a plant collector. I'm a plant collector for 6 years now. First encounter with plants was in the botanical gardens. Previously, there were no roadside nurseries. So my love for plants since childhood. As I grew up, I went to botanical gardens to look for those species of plants, and that's where all the plants were kept before these nurseries came. And that's where even my engagement was with my husband. We used to go to botanical gardens, look at flowering plants, look at the foliage. So my love for plants is way back like 30 years ago. 2008, I met a lady called Ruth Vanova, and she introduced me to Uganda Tropical Plants Association. That's where my niche, I discovered my passion for plants. That's my story. That's where my story starts. My favorite plants are the bromeliads. I love bromeliads because of low maintenance. I love their color. I love all types of bromeliads. They are flowering bromeliads and non-flowering bromeliads. But I love each of them. I love the way that you can play around with them. You can put them in hanging pots. You can put them in soil, as in a garden. You can put them in pine barks. I tried also charcoal dust. They did very well. I mount them on trees. I put them in rock gardens. Name it. I love bromeliads, and I love the color it brings to my garden. Yeah, they come in different colors: green, maroon, purple, black, yellow. Name it. I have all colors. I think it's one of my biggest collection. I keep changing them. I can change them from shade to morning sun, partial shade, low light, hot sun. It depends where, a plant will always tell you where it loves best. When it keeps smiling, I'll leave it there. If it smiles in the sun, I'll leave it there. If you see it healthy, you see it smiling. Some bromeliads bloom well in sun, and others in partial shade. I just place them wherever they are, and they feed from the leaves, in the middle of the leaves. And I put that amount of water once every 2 weeks. I can check. When it's dry, I water again. Of course, rainwater is the best, but when it's dry, I have an option. I get tap water and place it in a jerry can or a container for like a week. Then I can feed them. It's the right potting mix for each and every plant. I have a number of families here. I have codlines, I have air plants, I have philodendrons, I have aglaonemas. Remember I told you I'm a plant collector. I love ferns, I love hydrangeas, I have euphorbias, I have cacti, I have succulents. All these require the right potting mix. So if you've not learned it from your friends or from the associations, you can research about it. Our phones are here for us. For Google, we can give you the right information, and you keep trying. Sometimes you keep trying. Remember, we're in the tropics, and our environment is completely different from our friends in Europe or any part of the world. So you keep researching. You keep what is doing well for you, and also the placement. Some are in the total shade, others partial light, sunlight, hot sun, so my plants do well in the right positions. That is a key gardening tip. Yeah. Gardening is hard work. It's not for the faint-hearted. Gardening is hard work. Gardening is consistency. Gardening is passion. Gardening is cash flow and teamwork. We buy pots, planters, we buy soil, we buy manure, we buy pesticide, fungicide, name it. All this need cash. My passion for gardening has been my turning point. I worship God. Plants have drawn me closer to God. Plants have taught me to love people. The way I love my plants is the same way I love people. I love people so much that I've discovered that people are different. Since the plants are different, I've learned how people are different. God made us in His image, but we're totally different. And plants have taught me how to be patient. I'm so patient with my plants. Some plants take 5 years to bloom. And that also has taught me that I have to be patient with people. Yeah, I have to be very patient with people. I've learned how to slow down. Plants have taught me to slow down, to appreciate my friends, and I'm appreciating my plants because it's a journey. Even working with people, it's a journey. We have so many associations, so many groups, but the way people behave, you just learn how to be patient with them and you appreciate them. When I get visitors, some walk in and they're astonished. They're like they've never seen this in anywhere in the world or anywhere in Uganda. And then another person walks in and like hasn't observed anything. So that's how I discovered myself, that I'm different. I'm quite different. And some people call it madness. This is real madness. You can't collect all these plants and stay with them in one home. Discover yourself, reinvent, love yourself the way you are, and you'll find your people. I've found my people. Previously, I had friends, but of late, I've found my people. I'm happy I met plant lovers. Plant lovers, amazing people. I want to thank Maua And More, the Tropical Plants Association, nature lovers, backyard gardeners, unique plants, exotic plants, rare plants, Uganda Orchid Society. All these are forums which have given us selfless help. These ladies are amazing. You just post where your challenge is and they'll reply instantly. I'm just sending my hugs to you and flowers. I love you all.